Hey, what's up everybody? Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video, and I figured out a way to make this F40 into a live racing beast. It's destroying the dyno by about 4/10 of a second. I'm going to show you exactly how I have mine set up. Of course, you're probably not going to be able to copy mine exactly, but you can just kind of try and play with it. This should give you an idea of what I did and whatnot. Like I said the other day, cars have a sweet spot. I do have more stage 6 parts for this installed than I actually am using, because when I install these other two stage 6 parts I can't get it to beat dyno by the 4/10 of a second. So I'm going to show you exactly what stage 6 parts I have. I'm going to show you how I have this tuned. I'm going to show you a test run. The shift pattern that I use for this is taking off an additional 1/10 of a second. So I'll show you how I'm driving it. We'll take it into live racing so you can see it beat some people. I'll probably do that last. I'll show you a test run so you can see how I'm driving it. And then lastly, I'll even show you exactly what fusion parts I have installed. But I'm going to save that for the end of the video, just because that's going to be kind of time consuming. So first, let's go ahead and look at what stage 6 parts I have installed. And if you match these exactly, you'll probably be able to do pretty well. So I've got a stage 6 engine. Let me remove my little watermark here so you can see. All right, stage 6 engine. Write this down if you need to. Stage 6 turbo. Stage 6 intake. I've got a stage 6 nitrous. It doesn't do as well when I got a stage 5 nitrous. It doesn't do as well when I add this stage 6 to it. I've got a stage 5 body. It ruins it completely if I put on the stage 6 body. So, stage 5 nitrous and body. Stage 6 tires. Stage 5 transmission. Alright, hopefully you wrote that down. If not, rewind the thing, pause it for each one as you write it down or whatever. But this is what makes this tune work, I think, is the stage 6 parts I have installed. Now we're going to go look at the actual tune, and I'll show you exactly what I did that made this tune work really well with these parts that I have installed. First off, I got my nitrous all the way up. I got my tires at 52/48, and optimal tune was right here. Alright, this gives me a dyno time of 11.817. Now, after I tune this just a little bit to 2.11, I now get a dyno time of 12.003. The car does run a little bit slower, but instead of beating dyno by 2/10 of a second, now it beats it by 4, along with the shift pattern that I'm about to show you right now. Alright, let me put my little subscribe thing back on. And we'll go do a shift pattern. I'll show you exactly how I'm driving this. And remember, if your fusions and your stage 6 parts don't match mine exactly, you're not going to be able to copy my tune and just use it. You're going to have to play with it a little bit, alright? This video is just to give you an idea of what's working for me and to see if you can do something similar to make this happen as well. I can't emphasize that enough. A lot of people think you can just copy a tune no matter what parts you have installed, but that's not the way this works. When this car is 100% maxed out, these tires go down to 8 psi. Mine are like a little around 0 still, alright? So, you can't just copy this tune and think it's going to work unless our parts match exactly, but you might be able to figure something out similar by me showing you this video. Alright, so here's the test run. We're going to let go of the gas slightly after number 1 to launch. Right about 50 miles per hour, you're going to shift into second gear. Alright, that's exactly what gives us an additional 1/10 of a second off, is the shift into second gear. Perfect shift into third, hit your nitrous, perfect into fourth, and perfect into fifth. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let go. Right at 50, that was perfect. Third and nitrous, fourth, and here comes fifth for just a split second. Alright, now we're going to check out what time I just ran. It should be right about an 11.800 or very close to that. 11.810, the last one was an 11.89. So that's how I'm driving this car. If you don't do the early shift into second gear, it runs about 1/10 of a second slower. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this thing into some live racing now. Pretty sure this is on a fresh tune, so I hope it's not pushed into a faster lobby. I haven't driven this thing in a long time. Because I think you all understand that if you get too many wins, it will keep pushing you into faster and faster lobbies until you can't win at all anymore. And then you have to reset your car back to stock. Now when this car is reset, I mean, you can't beat it. It's almost impossible to beat this car after it's been reset and it's back into a fresh lobby. Now, due to the fact that I have to manual launch, there's a good chance I might run a little slower. Alright, perfect. Shifted into second right at 50. Third in nitrous. Fourth. Fifth. And that's about what usually happens. He probably ran around a 12.0. He ran a 12.2 and I ran an 11.8. I got a bad launch right there. Third in nitrous. So I'm probably going to run about a 11.9 instead of 11.8. I'm guessing. Got him. Got him, no problem. This car kind of can't lose a live race. That was a really bad score, and I still won. 3, 2, 1, go. Another bad launch, but not as bad. But yeah, doing that early shift into second gear at 50 miles per hour shaves an additional 1/10 of a second off of this car's time. And I won, but barely. Even though I got a bad launch, I beat him. Let's go ahead and race this Bugatti. I don't know why, but I love beating the Bugattis in the tier 4 car. He wants to bet me 30,000. Well, I'll take that bet. I will take that bet. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. See ya, buddy. Thanks for the money. Thank you for the money. 11.826 and he ran 12.2. Okay, and now I'm going to show you guys exactly what fusion parts I have installed in which part. This might take a couple minutes. You're definitely going to have to pause this, alright? So here we go with stage 6. That's what I have installed. Nothing on the stage 6 engine. Stage 5 engine, I got 1 green. Stage 4 engine, I got 1 green. Stage 3 engine, 1 green. Stage 2 engine, 1 green. Stage 1 engine, 2 greens. Alright, let's move over to the turbo. So pause this between everything, just if you want to write this down and try and match mine. If you can match this tune and my fusions and my stage 6 exactly, your car will do the exact same thing mine is doing. If your fusions and your stage 6 don't match, maybe not, I don't know. But you can always try and get it to work, okay? So, stage 6 turbo, we've got 1 blue. Stage 5 turbo, 1 blue and 1 green. Stage 4 turbo, 1 green. Stage 3 turbo, 1 green. Stage 2 turbo, 1 blue and 1 green. Stage 1 is just a green. Stage 6 intake, we've got 1 blue. Stage 5 intake, we got a blue and a green. Stage 4, we got a blue and a green. Stage 3, we've got a blue and a green. Stage 2, a blue and a green. Stage 1, we've got a green. So nitrous, stage 6 is not being used. Stage 5, we have blue. Stage 4, we have a green. Stage 3, we have a green. Stage 2, we have a blue and a green. Stage 1, we've got 2 greens. Body, again, stage 6 is not being used. Stage 5, we've got a green. Stage 4, we got a green. Stage 3, we got a green. Stage 2, we got a green. Stage 1, we've got a green. Tires. Stage 6, we've got 1 blue. Stage 5, we've got a green. Stage 4, we've got a green. Stage 3, we've got a green. Stage 2, we've got a green. And stage 1, we've got a green. Now we'll go over to the transmission. Stage 5, a blue and a green. Stage 4, a blue and a green. Stage 3, blue, green, and pink. Stage 2, a green. Stage 1, a green. And now we're back to the engine, so that's everything. So if you happen to have the same exact stage 6 parts that I have, it probably wouldn't be too hard for you to match the fusions exactly. And then you could just get the same exact setup I have and make this car just dominate. Again, if you can't match it exactly, this might give you an idea of kind of what to do, and you might be able to improvise and play around with it and get it to beat Dyno by even more. But this is the sweet spot for this car. I mean, this is a monster of a live racing tune. I am never going to install another part into this car just because it's doing so good where it is right now. I don't want to ruin it. So this is the tune on this car, alright? Hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys can make this work, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.